Meantime, in Florida, a dramatic day in the second-degree murder trial of George Zimmerman as the mothers of both Trayvon Martin and Zimmerman took the stand. NBC's Ron Mott is in Sanford, Florida for us tonight. Ron, good evening.
Carl, good evening to you. These two mothers didn't take the stand for very long today, but what they said should resonate with this all-women jury, all parents themselves except one, and that is they know their son's voices when they hear it. Two mothers, two opinions about whether Trayvon Martin or George Zimmerman is heard screaming on a 911 call punctuated a dramatic day in court. Before testifying about her 17-year-old son,
my youngest son is Trayvon Benjamin Martin. He's in heaven.
Sabrina Fulton apparently sent this tweet, writing in part, "I pray that God gives me the strength to properly represent my angel Trayvon. He may not be perfect, but he's mine." And with George Zimmerman, the man on trial for killing him, looking on, the prosecutor played the 911 call that captured the shooting.
So you think he's yelling help? Yes.
Then asked a question considered central to this case. Who is screaming for help?
Ma'am, that screaming or yelling, do you recognize that?
Yes.
And who do you recognize that to be, ma'am?
Trayvon Benjamin Martin.
Zimmerman's mother, though, heard differently when she testified hours later for the defense.
Do you know whose voice that was screaming in the background?
Yes, sir.
And whose voice was that?
My son, George.
Earlier, defense attorney Mark O'Mara's cross-examination of Martin's mother was interrupted after just a few words.
Firstly, truly apologize for your loss.
Improper, no, not a question.
Okay, you need to make a question.
Trying several times unsuccessfully to get Martin's mother to consider the possibility Zimmerman was the person screaming.
If you were to listen to that tape and not hear your son's voice, that would mean that it would have been George Zimmerman's voice, correct?
And not hear my son screaming?
Correct.
Is that what you're asking?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard my son screaming.
Zimmerman has pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder, saying he acted in self-defense.
I heard him yell, but not like that, but yes.
The state rested its case this afternoon. Its final witnesses, Martin's older brother, Javaris Fulton, and the medical examiner who performed the autopsy.
I believe Trayvon Martin was alive for 1 to 10 minutes after he was shot.
Who concluded Martin was not killed instantly.
He can still feel pain, in other words.
Yes.
The defense challenged the doctor about revising his earlier estimate from 1 to 3 minutes. As is custom, the defense made a motion for acquittal, which Judge Deborah Nelson quickly denied. The state called a total of 38 witnesses before resting its case today. Mark O'Mara, the defense attorney, says the defense is likely to go until Wednesday or Thursday next week before the jury is handed the case. Carl?
Ron Mott in Sanford, Florida tonight. Ron, thanks.